Detta program innehåller spel som är PG-märkta från 18 år.
Välkomna till ytterligare ett program av Battle Room. Ikväll ska vi titta lite närmare på fenomenet girl gaming och tjejer inom e-sporten. Det här med tjejer i sport överhuvudtaget är alltid en brännhet fråga. Man tycker att de ska ta sig in i politiken och i filmen och vara överallt. Men det är ju faktiskt så att tjejer löser saker och ting på ett helt annat sätt än killar. Det finns urban legends som talar om kvinnliga soldater som är mycket, mycket vassare än vad män någonsin kommer kunna bli. Vad det beror på, det kan vi bara spekulera i. Lite senare ska vi få träffa representanter från Supermarit, en organisation som jobbar med att få in fler tjejer i spelvärlden överhuvudtaget, i spelutveckling och gaming. Först ut ikväll ska vi träffa ett gäng internationella superspelare inom Quake 4 och det är inga mindre än Girls of Destruction.
Your fire down all the time when you see an enemy because that's the nail gun. Shoot at their feet. The first time I ever played a video game, I was 5, and it was a console game on the television, and I was instantly hooked. I couldn't get away from it. I played so much when I was younger, and that just continued. And one of my friends from work started talking about PC games, and we used to fight all the time. I'd say, no, console, and he'd say PC. So finally I went to his house and he showed me the computer game, which was Quake 3. It just came out, I think, and I couldn't get away from it. Did they bend the rules?
This house, when we first moved in, it was pretty big for all of us, so we named every single room with just names of places around the world. This is called the Kremlin, which is the gaming room where all the gaming and stuff happens. It's Ethiopia. Yeah, it's Siberia out there, the sunroom. This is Alana's room here, Jamie's room there, and Teresa's room. There's also a bathroom there, which is called Niagara Falls. We have my room here. This room here is like the TV room, the laundry room, our sauna also. This here is where all our guests stay, so it's a lot of fun.
And I come from Vancouver, and I'm 25. We started the team back in 2001, so it's 5 years now we've been a team.
Therese Trio, the Swedish member in the team. I met Delan on a lot of LANs before. I played computer games for about 6 years. I played console games the whole of my life, but I got into computer gaming 6 years ago. Last year at E3 Expo in Los Angeles, I got to meet the whole clan for the first time. It was really nice. And ever since I joined the clan, we've been talking about, I want to move in together somewhere so we can practice even more.
I'm Livia. My online name is Livia, and I'm from New Zealand. I started playing games when I was very young, but I started multiplayer online gaming when I was like 13 with the first Unreal tournament. And I've been so hooked since then. In 2003, I went to my first Electronic Sports World Cup.
Well, my name is Jamie. My gaming name is Missy, of course. But, I'm from San Jose, California, and I'm the American player. And I started gaming when I was really young. And when Quake 3 came out, I just kept playing it. I played that non-stop. That was my first online game. So we started with Rocket Arena, and we started finding other girls, and we made a team. And it's come a long way since then, you know.
So can you maybe tell them a little bit how life is here?
I mean, it's really fun because it's like you have these roommates all the time that come and go. It's never the same person. It's always someone new that you get to know, and it's like you live with them, but
they don't stay long enough to get on your nerves or something.
Yeah. It's really great for us because we get the opportunity to play games with them and get advice from them and watch them play and just hang out together. And it's really nice.
Sweden is definitely good for gaming, and there's so many gamers here that are above average as well. You're never short on games. There's always someone to play that's skilled, so it's really good for practice.
Girls of Destruction are very famous in the gaming scene, and they have a lot of guy gamers over, and now we have girls here, and we want to teach them Quake 4 because they don't know anything about Quake 4. And for the future, for next year, we try to get more girls or boys into gaming or using technique and use the house for seminars, and actually the Girls of Destruction become teacher or instructors in gaming. And with this contest we do this the first time, and maybe we want to go upstairs and play Quake 4.
Ja, Girls of Destruction, de är lite coola, och vill du veta mer om Girls of Destruction så kan du gå in på www.homochrome.com. Supermarit är en organisation för kvinnor i spelvärlden, och man försöker göra allt för att få in fler tjejer inom spelutveckling och gaming. Vi träffade Lisa Lindell i somras på DreamHack och fick veta lite mer.
Projektet Supermarit startades 2004, och då var det så att det var några studenter på högskolan på Gotland som gjorde en förstudie där de kartlade den svenska spelbranschen. Och då såg man att det bara var 8% tjejer eller kvinnor som jobbar i branschen, och ännu färre om man tittade på i direktproduktionen. Och sen så kollade de även på utbildningen, och det var lika dåligt där. Så utifrån den studien så la man upp ett projekt. Och vårt mål är alltså att det ska bli fler kvinnor. Vi har dels en tjejverksamhet där vi jobbar med tjejlan, och vi jobbar med workshops där man får lära sig olika typer av spelkomponenter, att göra spelkomponenter och sådana delar. Och där har vi attraherat 260 tjejer bara det här året som har deltagit. Sen så har vi andra verksamheter där vi jobbar med rekrytering mot branschen. Vi jobbar med ett nätverk mellan bransch och forskare i Norden. Och i det nätverket så finns det ungefär 100 stycken som är medlemmar. Och sen jobbar vi håller på nu att starta upp en folkhögskoleutbildning för bara tjejer som kommer starta nästa höst i speldesign. Så vi har olika verksamheter.
Alla bidrag och vinnarna kommer publiceras på Supermarits hemsida www.supermarit.se/spelrum. Där kan ni gå in och titta på dem.
Den tävlingen är en tävling där man ska skapa en ny World of Warcraft-ras. Och det tyckte vi var lite kul, för att då ska de både lämna in en grafisk, alltså en konceptskiss på rasen, men även så ska de beskriva rasen och motivera vad den tillför spelet. Och vi har fått in fantastiskt många otroligt bra förslag. Så den var väldigt uppskattad faktiskt. Alla förlag som vi pratar med, utvecklingsstudior, de skriker efter kvinnor. De vill att vi ska komma. Så att jag tycker det känns positivt från alla håll faktiskt.
Efter pausen kommer vi se en supergigant match mellan Team Dignitas och USSR. Och det är Battlefield 2 som gäller 8 mot 8 i Conquest-läge. Glöm inte bort att du kan titta på vår hemsida, titta på våra gamla program och tycka till om vad vi gör på crossover.tv. Sitt kvar, vi ses efter pausen. Välkommen tillbaka till Battle Room, då är det dags för kvällens stora match inom Battlefield, och det är inga mindre än storklanen Team Dignitas som möter USSR. Battlefield 2, och det är Conquest som gäller, och det här är från ESL-turneringen nyligen.
And Dignitas Master City, and we are so live we can possibly be. Dignitas starting out on the USMC side. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble? Because we are live! And of course, you managed that. We step up a gear here because it's alive. And it's the final S08 versus 8. And we are following Dignitas' progress here as Gunner and Noobster, and together with Major Pain in the tank, is moving their approach up towards the northern bridge. And do we have a countermeasure for the USSR coming over the ridge? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
It was your cue.
As usual,
there.
Fights over the north bridge. Major P gets the first frag of the match. Tank and APC for Dignitas is on this flag just to the other side of the mosque. And it's still gray.
Yeah, they got grenaded there.
Action.
First one into it's Noobster's trying to go into the pace here as an AT laying below, and he got pwned over with a long shot there, and it was actually taken down by the T90. I can't even see it here in the line of fire, so he must have been pixel aiming a little bit from the home. Gunner is now behind in the pace and is racing slowly in the favor for the Dignitas. Here comes USSR now coming around the corner. He's been mown down by Major Pain, and Bruce Lee managed to team kill Gunner. That was no good. That was no good, but Gunner saved the day and revived Bruce Lee as well. So racing it up, fully erected now for the Team Dignitas, is holding the 2 spawns, which means that the bleed is on for the USSR.
I was just going to let the Chicago Fire Department by first.
Well, you do that. You do that, and we're going to follow the rest of the... and we're going to keep an eye on the game here. You can see that the Heavies is standing down in the alley, and Cheddar is living in Chicago. It's always noisy over there, so that's the reason for that. Let's see now. I'm not sure if Dignitas is going to go for the full pull, if they're going to start playing this one safe. I'm pretty sure they're going to start off a little bit safe. I can't see where the USSR is trying to break out from here.
Well, I do. I know now. Well, they're trying to head into North Bridge. And Tequila just brought down to the APC rolling up in there and gets another kill there. He's up in the LAV looking down at Road Construction, which I think I may have misreported that. Road Construction, they were trying to get in there. They had brought their APC down, several infantry, and they pretty much just got wiped off of there by Dignitas. Well defended there. It's 194 to 182 right currently with... the bleed still on the USSR, folks.
And the USSR is trying to break out. They're using the hotel as the cover here, actually, for the Heavies, which is, of course, getting shot with the 80 guys over at the Northern Bridge at the rest time as the infantry from the USSR is trying to get a foothold somewhere close by the Northern Bridge. But not really easy because Bruce Lee is standing up there and just lobbing down grenades on top of them. Eat that! He's Ace, of course. And Noobster is helping up, refilling up. Let's see now, is trying to lob up a couple of grenades towards the rooftop. That didn't really help much. But they're approaching closer inside. Monsters around the corner here stopping them off. But we have 4 infantries now for the time being over at the Northern Bridge. They're going to be able to have managed to take down that Riviera, taking down Monster. And they actually have the first guy into the flag area right now. And what are Dignitas up to?
They're trying to get back around this thing. Whoever's tanking for Dignitas,
Major Pain.
Yeah, it's Major, and he had to get out of his tank and repair for just a little bit. The APC for Dignitas is down, and now USSR making a little bit of a run for it.
And it's a little bit strange, actually, because Dignitas is starting to pull themselves backwards a little bit, right? But
just a little.
There is no reason. There is no reason for them to do so. I think that they thought that this approach from the USSR was more heavy than it was in the beginning. Initially, it was only like 4 guys coming in there.
Well, it was half the team, but they didn't have any armor support at all. It was just infantry, and so I think the APC is now back up for Dignitas in the south block. They do have. USSR, had an APC down there, but it gets jacked. Whoever was down here got out to repair, and then it just got stolen. And now both are down. I think it was G-Force was down here, and he managed to take out one of the APC that he got stolen from him. but that's it. So that wasn't the greatest move. They would have had a squad leader down there, but they don't anymore. And so now the APC for Dignitas is moving back up to... help guard the North Bridge, which is gray still. It's been just a fight over this thing. A stalemate of sorts.
Yeah, it's a dead
or so.
And it's a dead flag, and USSR just keeps throwing in dead people towards it. Unfortunately, they won't be able to race it up. Dignitas is just standing southern of this mosque as the USSR they're trying to flank them, so to say, so they can't use the bridge and fire them over there. They're forced to run over the ridge. Here comes USSR now with the fresh infantry, 5 of them, and I'm still thinking about what Dignitas actually is doing. They have all the heavies around here, but I can't see the rest of them. Down towards the southern block, here comes Bruce Lee's now trying to get up. He's got pwned down by MP5, by Retro, and the next one from the USSR is also trying to get inside. That's Riviera taking down Retro. Here comes now Major Payne going around the corner, trying to save the flag, together with the APC driver, Tequila, for the Dignitas. Going to race this one up. Got 180 shot into the front of that tank. 280 shots now. And it's going to smoke in a second now. We got no repairs, no support, and no crate. And he's driving straight into the palm tree here. Oh, he's toast. He jammed the tank between the pole from the mosque and the palm tree, basically. And he didn't manage to back off completely. Noobster coming inside, trying to clean the last ones off. But, it's a knife fight going on here in the center. But USSR managed to be the last one standing in that one. That was Riviera, PP19 Noobster in the last course. But I could see that Noobster was bringing out his knife. It was for sure up to something. And USSR is holding that one. Now stop the bleeding, 170 for the Team Dignitas, 145 for the USSR. And we got 23 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock.
Still a lot of time left. Definitely.
It's a lot of time.
But yeah, man, after the looks like the bloodbath is over on the North Bridge flag for now. And the UAV has been parked in the typical spot for USSR, pretty much all around, right in between the Hotel North Bridge and Row construction flags, right in the center there. And I haven't seen much of Dignitas in the last 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 even. Did just try to get a Jeep up here to Hotel flag. Dignitas did, but it kind of failed. Got taken out by some AT. And so nothing doing there. And we're at a 2-2 tie in terms of flags right now. Got an armor battle up over North Bridge. And it looks like Joe came out on top there, although he had to bail out of his tank. And somebody got a credit for a TK there. Hill got a credit for a TK on the tank, so the tank is out after that tank battle. Don't know what exactly happened there. Maybe a stray errant hand grenade did some damage or something. I don't know.
Something like that. Gunner coming around the corner now at the Northern Bridge and trying to make a closer approach towards that flag. They're desperate to try to get the bleed back on, but he's been taken away, and there is only a couple of infantries now trying more against pushing up. That's Bruce Lee trying to push up, and he's actually lowering that flag fairly quick, but there's grenades lobbed over the case here at the same time as Monster and Noobster is trying to get a grip hold up at the rooftop. Here comes Noobster now, and he's trying to rush inside towards that one as that flag just was closely almost all the way up into the top, and he's going to try to drag that one down. No, he didn't succeed. That has got flanked out by one of the USSRs, and the rest of them has been cleaned off. This match for sure is going to be tighter than I thought, and probably the same are you thinking at the home. APC regroup, got taken out though, but we have Monster and Bruce Lee trying to approach in towards the mosque. Somebody's C4'd something here. Throwing C4'd. Oh, it's Riviera, which is actually Hill, sorry about that one. Rivera, which is upside by the Northern Bridge and trying to throw out a couple of C4s towards the guy. Seems to be able to. Dancing around the tank, didn't manage to do that. You can't fool Major Payne that easy, but Major Payne actually went straight into. What happened with Major Payne? He just says Rivera killed him.
I don't know.
No, he doesn't really state anything there. I'm sure that there was some C4 there, but he was dead. That was weird.
I'm not sure what exactly happened, but it's BF2.
Dignitas making a push up towards the rooftop of the Northern Bridge right now. 19 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock, and the grenade starts to be lobbing to the right and left once again here. 136 for the Dignitas and 122 for the USSR. Russia versus Germany, and it's anybody's game.
Okay, APC is down for USSR, and we do have a squad leader. It's Aka, who has gotten way down, actually. The South Block flag has taken out the APC trailer. The APC trailer, the UAV trailer for Dignitas. Wow, that was great. And, he got one kill before getting taken down there by Swind, who's come back as commander and puts a few into Tequila. Actually, that may have been, I misreported that. It was Gunner taking down Akin back. There is saving the South Block flag for now, although there is one USSR who is dead, and actually now at road construction with one Dignitas there. APC coming back down, G-Force in it once again, and taking aim at this flag, and doesn't look like, he's close. AT rocket coming in and impacts the front end of his APC. And so he's going to have to back up. He's got another one in hot pursuit and puts another one into the thing. Now we have Aka trying to make another run at this thing, going around the south end. And, oh, it takes a rocket. The thing was only on fire. And now it has exploded. He got one loaded off there, so there are 2 infantry here just kind of stranded out by road construction as G-Forces had to back off. Aka gets 1 and 2, gets Retro and Bruce Lee there. And it looks like now they're opting to just head into road construction flag and see what kind of noise they can generate here. Pred picks up the Humvee, and he's going to sit on this flag. I'm going to watch the AT rounds, and he takes one, and that takes him out there. This is, I said that I knew that was coming. Tequila and the APC takes down Trupp at the flag radius, and it looks like Aka is still hanging tough here, taking down Noobster as squad leader, and now gets Pred loaded in. Looks like he's going to get a revive and loads in Trupp as well. More Dignitas loading in on this flag that is still up for them, although it is close to being pulled down. Aka hanging tough as squad leader here. More Dignitas loading in. Somebody tried to come in and rock the shotty there. It was Noobster, but got taken down. And now Trupp back in the action again on this flag. Lots of USSR here. That was a well-coordinated push. Props to Aka for staying alive, and they do have that thing all the way up now. And they've, simultaneously lost control of Northbridge there. 107-114. This is very close here. Dignitas just being able to scrape out a 7-tick lead here. And we're about 15 minutes into this round, and we've gotten practically nowhere.
Yeah, baby. And this, of course, put Dignitas in a completely different matter now, since the USSR have gotten a foothold fairly closer towards the south block, and they already, of course, discovered that they're pushing, at least trying to reimburse and push inside guys towards this one. And I'm pretty sure that the USSR is not going to put too much focus right now up towards the northern bridge, but they're going to concentrate towards the south block instead. Just waiting for the guys to respawn inside now so we can see where they're actually doing the movement here. It's only one guy for the USSR. One lousy guy versus a whole team. Come on! You can do better than that.
You can do it.
You can do it. Sneaky, sneaky Jeep coming around the corner, taking away the commander's toys, though, but something blew up. Everything that was, except with the commander toys. But it was a massive explosion going on.
Aka is just putting himself in the right place at the right time here. Just took out some artillery and is being a major pain in the rear for Dignitas right now. He's loaded in practically everybody who's on the south block flag right now. And Dignitas is in a bit.
Oh, he's coming around and he's taking down the commander all by himself. He's like a one-man army, and he's dancing above the flag, and the rest of the guys is just responding to him. They got 3 guys onto the flag in the main south now for the Dignitas can lose this one. It's going to be great any second now. The whole Dignitas got this one choked down by surprise. They're taking everything they have. And oh my god, Major Payne just run inside and kill them. And the easiest way is just to run them over, because that's much faster than actually fire at them. I don't know. I lost the count on how many bodies he just ran that tank straight over.
They're trying to find Aka, and they can't yet.
There we go.
And now they've got the tank and APC, so this infantry push is in a bit of trouble unless they get some armor support. Though it's working as a diversion, because Dignitas has had to pull all their forces back to South Block to make sure they keep control of the thing, and now they have lost control of both Northbridge and the road construction flag. Aka is still up here, and USSR the APC.
And USSR is just pushing everything they possibly have there. They just throw down APCs and AT guys to the right and left.
Again.
Yeah, Dignitas has left one guy down there, but I think that USSR is still going to try to push as much as they possibly can towards this one. I have 3 infantries down here by the south, at least from what I can see from this perspective.
Got to bring that tank down.
Tankily tank. Oh.
They've got mostly AT infantry loading in down here because they know that's what they got to do, and they do it. They do it. They finally bring that tank down just to see pops of smoke. APC is up though, so they still got some armor to contend with. Although now it looks like they're trying to, well, no, never mind. Aka is still up here. And he continues to just tear into people. He just takes down Gunner. This guy is crazy. He's just on fire. He's at 12 and 10 right now, but I mean, that's coming back from about a 0.5 KDR. He's just been ripping into people here. And really being an impact player in the last 3 minutes. Now they see where he is. And the tank has swung around to try to tear into him. He's taking it from 2 sides right now. Barnefault, and finally Aka is taken down. Monster gets the credit for the kill with the MP5. And Dignitas finally goes good riddance to bad rubbish They have the bleed, and they have lost a lead now, though. It's 69-79, and I think USSR is taking the lead for the first time this round.
Yes, they are, and they're also trying. I'm just waiting for... I think that what they did right now is actually slow pace down the game. I don't know if this is intentionally or not, because they're not continuously pushing down towards the south. But rather than that, it seems that they want the Dignitas to break out a little bit, so they can run inside and close the deal. If we put it that way. Because most of them have just reorganized themselves up towards the north. Now a heavy fight down at the road construction here. Had an artillery dropping down, taking most of that case down. We have an APC flanking these guys down, but Dignitas, of course, is desperate. Put the bleeding off. They did it there as 58 tickets. 12 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. But this is probably going to be far over before the time is out, so the time is not really of any importance. Not at least for now.
Yeah,
what a game, huh?
Well, it could come into play. I mean, we still have just about, I don't know, 3/8 of the tickets left. I was trying to crunch those numbers quick. Road construction is still gray, and USSR, it looks like they're on it. In APC now several infantry moving in on a road construction flag, so it's pretty safe to say that they're going to grab it as they get a kill there. And the APC just rolls right on through.
But here comes
just
that
a little bit, and gets taken down there. Gorgeous shot and by Swine there, as simultaneously pulls the infantry down and gets a hat trick there. Combined arms fire. Now USSR moving back into the road construction flag in force. Lots of guys on foot there.
But here comes a push. Here comes a push. Well, that was just one person, though, that towards the southern block. And he got shrolled there. That was Aka, your favorite guy. But he got a sook up his bahooty.
Up his bum.
Up his bahooty.
Bleed is back on Dignitas now as USSR recaptures the road construction flag. And this is crunch time now for Dignitas. They have to get back in it here.
Yeah, let's see. Dignitas trying to throw in a tequila going inside, sticking in his APC into that one, but that was pretty stupid, I was going to say. Yeah. Swind putting a nice Ericsson to that one. But let's see what's going to happen now. We have a sneaking out from Retro, which is trying to push up and make some havoc up at the main base. Up at the hotel. The tank is already onto him, but will he be able to fire at it? No, he didn't manage to do so, and he's getting behind the corner, of course. Going outside, here's a squad leader. He's going to spawn inside a crap load of Dignitas players now up at the hotel here, and Bruce Lee's taking that Jeep out. No, Monster is just respawning us here as well. Oh, and they take a deuce shot. 1 AT and 2 kills for that. That's pretty nice, actually. Line them up, and I take you down by 1 bullet. Tank is coming around the corner now. See if he's going to be able to still have the squad leader alive here. And he's trying, and he's trying, and he's trying. More and more is coming inside towards this one.
AT.
And at the same time, of course, as Dignitas is taking this diversion to throw up some guys up towards the northern bridge. We're going to move over there in just a second. But this succeeded, actually. This has been cleaned off, and Dignitas is now at 4 guys in pretty much control of the hotel right now.
Wow.
And they're coming upside towards the area. This could be it now. Let's see if they're going to be able to make a break. How does it look down at the south? Do we have a counter push down there
from
the USR?
Everybody's up here in the north sector trying to fend this attack off. We have Aka up on top of the roof as well as Swin, and they're doing what they can, but this flag has gone great at the hotel.
Yep, and the road construction as well.
His entire team practically, but gets taken down by an S-Rod to the face from Bruce Lee.
Gunnar is taken down.
Trouble here.
Gunnar is taken down. Our squad leader is still alive. They managed to still keep the squad leader alive up here. That was pretty clever, actually. And they're just pinpointing them down one by one. Let's see now if Dignitas is going to be able to spawn in one more. They have managed to take in the road construction into their hands, and they're now pushing up. And it looks pretty funny, actually. The tank is going backwards and the APC forwards towards that northern bridge at the same time as the squad leader has been taken down for the Dignitas. Yes, they have. And we just have two small infantry subs, Gunner and Retro, which is running around there. Retro Jones is now changed over as a squad leader, and the rest of them respawn into them, so they're still making pain up here now, and they have managed to grade it out, and that means that there is no spawn points left for the USSR, since they've taken the northern bridge. Dignitas is now hold of all the spawn points. They just need to finish them off. How many guys do we still have alive for the USSR? Only one.
Swind is the last one left.
Oh my God, what a poor guy.
Top, and it's just a matter of time. Now he's coming down and taking fire, and Retro gets the last kill. That is it. But Dignitas is going to pull this one out.
But Trupp at least saying Swin
13-0.
But Trupp was trying to keep it up at least, saying Swin gonna own them all. Oh boy, 30-0. Wow. That's a close one, huh?
Just as we thought that Dignitas was kind of screwed there. They were bleeding. They lost the lead. They were down by 20-30 ticks, and then pull a cap out their butt. That was insane.
They're taking this one with a clash at least. Here we go now as restart is going to be live. Counting down 25 seconds. My ping sucks, says Cheddar. But we don't care. You don't even played. Well, this match
I'm just saying, my ping sucks. You all ping are fine.
True story, says Grizzly.
Quit complaining. Major Payne's ping is half mine, and he's... yeah.
Okay, last couple of seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are live. This time we see a US team playing with the American flag. Now that is funny.
Yeah.
Spawn delays into this one. Let's see now. Joe is pushing his mighty tank up sides. Dropped off a couple of guys, which is heading down westwards towards...
Wow, Dignitas is going to get in on Northbridge. They might have gotten in there first. They got their entire friggin' team over here right now.
Forza throwing up a beautiful grenade towards this one, but they need to push down now since the grenade spam is going to start to hit in towards it. We have Dignitas just close by the ridge at the same time as Joe is sitting with his tank and trying to keep the...
They've got the flag up.
AT's guys downwards. Yeah, Dignitas managed to sneak inside and take this one up fairly easy, so to say, for the first round up. But they do have less cover from this side. APC is holding inside from the Dignitas as well. And Hill is the last man standing close by the mosque here. And USSR is already in the angry to start to make some push down towards south. Nobody went for the road construction yet. Forza is trying to race up. He's close by, but he stopped and actually went backwards there. Right now, 2 versus 2 in the flags. So far, Dignitas haven't put major push up towards the south. They're trying, but they really can't because they need to utilize the pressure from over the square where there's all open. There is no cover for them. 27 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. We got 190, 191. Talk about an equal game. 1 ticket.
Yeah. This is tight. I'm hearing on IRC that that Dignitas really came into this thing not entirely prepared. At least they didn't strain themselves over it. There's 2 guys who wanted to play the game on Ventrilo before the game. and everybody else is just like, fine. They're doing a decent job of it. If you're just joining us here, Cheddar, along with Swede on Frag TV, Dignitas took the first round there by, I think it was 13, right?
13, the magical number.
And they were behind and managed to squeak out the round victory in round 1. And here we are, round 2, about 5 minutes in. We're just about even. 184, 186, slightly in favor of Dignitas right now. We got a 2 flag, 2 stalemate, and nobody really pushing. Wait, no, we do have a truck up by the hotel that just got destroyed, but there is still some USSR in the area. Dignitas firing on these guys from the rooftop as usual. Now Major Payne in his tank takes notice and tears into 1. Tequila and Gunner getting the credit, though. And looks like they've mopped it up now. No, they still have 1 back here. He's probably the squad leader. Lots of med packs tossed around out here. Now in a 1-on-1 with Bruce Lee and comes out on top there. It is Trupp. They hang it tough until they got taken down by Retro, and that will be it. No, there's still more fighting. Now it's over. Now, Aka was back here. Aka was back there. Retro got him, and then Gunner cleans up on Pred. Tequila got...
Efter pausen fortsätter matchen i Battlefield 2. Sitt kvar, vi är strax tillbaka. Och glöm inte att ni kan gå in på vår hemsida crossover.tv, titta på gamla avsnitt och tycka till. Team Dignitas verkar inte vara att leka med. USSR får ju storstryk i den här Battlefield 2-matchen som vi kommer återvända till nu. Vi hoppas på mer action.
Indeed, in other case they would be in great situation right now. Dignitas regrouping and a new wave.
Yeah, TV station is under attack as well as the office buildings flag. I expect both of them to possibly go gray. The office buildings has gone gray here, and we do have some folks up in on the balcony at the TV station. That's going to be the hotter flashpoint, I would say, as I think the priority for USSR would be to keep control of that thing. Gunner
Oh, what
has
a
his tank up here.
grenade!
Gorgeous hand grenade from Forza up on the balcony, gets 2. Tequila follows up on Eck
Saved
and
by
Hill.
the bell, because that were basically the
Just a
2. No,
little
there
bit.
is one more actually alive in here from the Dignitas, which is still
Well, 2.
nailing himself.
Actually 3, because
just-
Tequila is up the stairs just a little ways, and is the squad leader spawning all these Dignitas in on this flag. So, I mean, it's time to call in the exterminators, because the pests have taken root up on the 3rd floor.
The roaches.
And yeah, and USSR is going to need some help here, as this flag is up, fully up, and Gunner just takes down Akka, trying to make his way up the ladder on the balcony. This flag is already in favor of Dignitas, and now USSR is fought all the way down to the construction site flag. They have no armor. They're going to be fighting on foot, and so they really have their work cut out for themselves here for the remainder of this round.
And Dignitas has already cleaned off the area as well. There is only one lousy, that's Hill, which is still strafing down around the office. And that's the last man standing for the USSR, close by towards this area. And he's not even a squad leader, so it looks very dark for these guys right now. Dignitas is starting to make up a breach up towards the construction site slowly. We're going to keep an eye here and see as the USSR is trying to break back. And it looks pretty weird, actually, because it looks like the normal mech push towards the office, but this is the USSR, which normally defends the map, you can see, which is doing all the offensive work on this map, trying to recover some of it. Major Payne coming around the corner with the tank here and taking down... who was that? That was Hill, which was on side and actually lowering that flag halfway down. Still Pred from the USSR is still alive inside the area here, just around the corner here. See if he's going to be able to do anything about this one. On the backside now, towards the fence. Running up the staircase here. Oh, and he got shot. He got shot by Major Payne. Spotted him just before he managed to close up. And here we get close by. Infantry fighting going around the corner here. Dignitas has managed to clean those off. But there was one last man standing. Hill coming around the corner here. But here comes Major Payne once again and clean it off. And that's it. They have been all cleaned off now. And here comes the push up towards the construction site.
I just gotta mention, Noobster here was around this checkpoint building, just off the road here, coming into the office buildings. And it took down 2, all by his lonesome, was working on a 3rd, and then gets TK'd by Gunner.
Bummer, dude.
So nice work there, Gunner. But yeah, right now Dignitas has 2 tanks, and is right now using those things to basically put the office buildings and TV station on lock and let the rest of the Dignitas ground pounding force do what they can at construction site, and they do have the pressure on right now. Noobster is up as a squad leader in a Vodnik on the west side of the construction site flag, and some infantry trying to make their way in. Monster and Bruce Lee still up. Bruce Lee reviving Retro right there, and now trying to make their way in north just a little bit here. Grenade launcher shot from Bruce Lee just misses narrowly, and now Retro is going to come in the backside of this guy and finishes off Hill there. Now in a one-on-one with another USSR member on the ground. Retro is going to try to get up in this building and maybe start to climb it. No, not quite yet. Bruce Lee is trying to make his way around the other side now and is being pursued from behind, but manages to stay up for right now. The fight is happening on the ground floor here, and Retro comes out on top over Pushkin, and then Forza's no more. And Pred takes down Retro on the ground floor. Oh, there goes Noobster. Nice hand grenade by Joe, taking down the squad leader, who's up on the 2nd floor of this building. So progress is tough. Meanwhile, the tanks for Dignitas has been slowly making their way around the north side of the map. We do have one tank way out just north and west of the construction site, and the other one to the east of the construction site flag, looking in on it. So slowly, like an anaconda, trying to just putting a stranglehold on
and squeeze them in
the
closer and closer.
Here.
They can't really break out either. They're trying to do what they can, but it's not really much they can do. But so far, they're actually making a great progress, I must say. The USSR, I'm surprised that they have actually been able to hold it off so far, and it wouldn't be surprised to see that there is, God knows how many kilos of C4s laying around the flag here as well. Here comes the artillery from that Raptos, taking down Pred and Troop. And
just littered all over the place up here. Somebody call the Environmental Protection Agency because
I don't want.
This has got to be some sort of.
I don't want to be there when they blow that one off. You know, the whole roof gonna disappear. It's gonna go out in orbit or something.
I mean, this is a testament to why destructible environments need to be included in games like Stat.
But we'll see for how long they're going to be able to hold this one up. I mean, so far, Dignitas haven't even managed to get one guy in the flag zone, so we have to keep that in mind as well. But when I'm saying that, here comes the first one now.
But he comes down the stairs. He sees all the C4s.
Oh my God! I don't want to stay there for too long. No, he's moving away. Good cause. He tried to jump into towards the backside. Here comes the blow.
It is blue at all.
Oh, and there comes next run from Dignitas. Was just waiting for the C4 to blow off, and he was just standing behind of the crates there. They blew up, and he saved it over. And here goes the flag's gonna fall down now. It's down. We got 3 guys from the Dignitas. Been great out there. We go. There is no spawn points left for the USSR. Now it's just a matter of cleaning them off. Joe is out of the action. Aksha, believe it or not, is probably one of the few ones still alive here, and I am not really sure what they're going to try to do here. Is walking around the ground floor.
Come on, Akka. They're going to lose his flag.
Monsters
up there already coming down.
Oh, Akka's been pinned down on that one side as well. Why didn't they try to break out from here to some other place, going for the office or something like that? That was ridiculous.
I don't know. And that's it. It's over. Trupp falls to wrap.
I can see dead people.
164-0, provided nobody falls off a building here at the end of TKs or something. There we go. 164-0 is the round score for the first round here on Sharky. Now I'm not sure who picked which map. I'd be curious as to what because if this was USSR's pick, I was thinking last round. I mean, man, if USSR picked picked Masters. Master City. I mean, and they kind of lost. I mean, they got capped out in the first round. What's going on here? But if this was their pick, that's even worse. They just got destroyed here. Got caught with their pants down out the gate. Let Dignitas way up on the north side of the map. Never took care of it. I mean, even saying, all right, we've just lost the construction site flag. Let's give it to them and make sure we don't lose our back bases now that they've got armor and squad leaders up in the north side of the map. I mean, that is just like red flag. You get out of the area and re-entrench further back east. But they didn't do that. They left the door open again. Later on in the round, they let Dignitas in on the office building flag and the TV station flag practically simultaneously, lost them both, and at that point the round was over. It was just a matter of how much they were going to lose it by.
Yeah. And here we go, last round now, live over, and I'm sure Shedder going to move over to the mech side so he can follow the action.
Yes, I will in just a second.
That seems, and now we're watching USSRs to make an approach inside, and they have a massive uphill to go through, the poor guys here. And Dignitas is doing all the defensive work. But we'll see. A couple of grenades spamming inside towards the area. Her Noobster is the first one to approach into where the USSR is trying to get a foot grip inside. And I must say that Dignitas was much faster into the area here. It seems that the USSR is taking a little bit more safe than sorry. Shot in the back here by one of the ATs. Bruce Lee taking down Pred, which is trying to go up for the first. That's going to be the first kill, I think, almost. Bruce Lee is the one who was doing those, yeah. And he's the one standing in the further outs. And the rest of the guys is now pushing and trying. They have managed to establish at least one guy inside the area here now. Can't see if I have anybody else from the other side. Dignitas spreading themselves out, of course, in the best tactical manner they possibly can do. Gunner here coming around the corner, sneaking up on top of Forza and shooting him in a fairly easy way. He didn't expect him to be there. Here comes the tank now, and I've been waiting for that one. That took a hell of a time before the tank actually came into the area. He's just passing by, putting out smoke for the guys to use to get inside through the fences. Nice indeed, that was, and the rest of the tank is just passing by north. And massive infantry fighting going down. Pred doing his cleaning work, but Pred's got taken down by Noobster. Was the last man shooting on top of him. 197, of course, still bleeding, though. Nothing has been taken off. But here it goes now. Going inside, reviving the bodies. USSR is actually inside the building now, and I think they're going to go for the old-fashioned style and just make a hell of a push in towards the construction site and take them one by one.
Yep. Coming up the stairway, though, they've got a tank trained on them. just further east. So they're gonna have to watch it. Although, you know, USSR managed to get some toys and a squad leader up north and west of the construction site flag as well, and they're hanging tough up there. Trupp as squad leader, Forza helping out as well. I think Pred doing some damage, although he may be by the construction site flag, actually. So things are kind of looking up for USSR right away in the first round here.
First two guys into the flag zone now, actually lowering quick, and they're putting themselves in a really smart position. They're going to be able to gray this one out. Yes, been grayed out. A beautiful grenade, but one seems...
It was major pain in the tank took him out there.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Nice shot there. Just nailed one of those support trusses right on him. You can see the blast on that second one right by the stairs, and took them both down. They were hiding on the other side of those plank bushels there. Now that the flag is still gray, nobody has gone back up. Oh, actually, there is a Dignitas member bringing it back up slowly on the flag radius, and the USSR that was up in the north sector of the map have been killed. But Forza is back up in an ice cream truck, ding, 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 and is back up on the north side of the map once again, and is making a beeline, looks like, for the office buildings. We'll see if he'll be able to stay up a little longer. He's taking the same route as earlier and gets taken out again. Oh man, Monster just comes around the corner and puts a few rounds into him. That was it. Burst, done. So... We're going to take it through all the way out to the end, every last bash here.
Now is the time. Now is the time. I would like to see here. Tequila is getting down towards the pool in the mech side, right? This is the time I want to see both teams down that pool and then just knife the shit out of each other.
Yes.
That would be so wonderful to see.
A giant knife orgy, right?
Tequila is down here. No, it's still not fighting. Oh, USSR has turned this one. They have, of course, given this one up. Tequila is just down to get some easy kills. USSR is into the knifing mode now. They're putting the guns away. They're just trying to knife somebody over. But Dignitas is not too happy about that. There's like, well, you use the knife. I gotta use the lead, so...
Just being destructive. On the scoreboard, Tequila is leading the way at 41. 15-5, so I guess that's the only exciting race left in this. See if Pred will be able to take the top spot. He's in number 3 right now at 36, 14, and 15. And Noobsta in the middle at number 2 with 37, 11, and 15 himself. And now the same fellow that wants us to load in is chanting knife in IRC. Knife, 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 knife.
You tell them to start knife.
10 ticks left.
10 ticks. Come on, tell them to knife. Tell them to knife. Knife, 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 knife. Knife. We want to see some knives.
I don't think they're going to do it. 6 ticks left.
Raptors is trying to help out at least. He's team killing. I don't know what side he's playing on at the moment right now. Gunner is down here, and USSR is into the fight at least, trying to do some knifing down there, but didn't manage to hold that one off. Around the corner now, it's going to be down to the last 2 ticks here. It's going to be a full win for the Dignitas, doing all the defensive work and all to their favor. And of course, it's a final, so they take this one extremely serious. There we go, 131-0.
Wowie.
Which leads us to a complete final score of 349, says my human calculator, at the same time as Cheddar is looking inside towards the individual scores between these guys.
We do have Noobster actually comes out and grabs a number 1 spot, 43 points, 14 and 16, followed closely by Tequila at 42, 15 and 7. In the number 3, Pred stayed there. He got 38 points, went 15 and 17.
Det var allt för Battle Room denna gång. Hoppas ni har njutit av vårt innehåll och hoppas vi ses på nätet, crossover.tv, där du kan tycka till om våra program och titta på våra program. Vi ses i nästa vecka och nästa avsnitt av Battle Room.
Ja, nu är vi nöjda med, va?
Går inte de här tysta sekunderna till överdrift ibland, Jonathan? Ja?